Hey, Vibrant Life Tribe. Dr. Barrett, Vibrant Life Center. Wanted to share with you some thoughts about the upcoming holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, and how to manage that from a dietary standpoint because it's 2 weeks before Thanksgiving at the moment as I'm recording this, and I actually wrote a blog post for you. This goes with it. And what I've noticed already is a number of people have been turning up here saying, I'm just sore everywhere. This hurts, this hurts, this hurts, this hurts. And there's no spinal segment, there's no piece of the nervous system that makes you sore everywhere. It'd be very unusual. What's more likely happening is metabolically, you've just gasoline on the fire, gasoline on the inflammation fire. I had this happen last week. It was my wife's birthday last week, and we went out and had cake, pie, ice cream, and junk food appetizers, which we don't normally do, but there was a bunch of people there and everyone wanted to celebrate, so we're doing, what normal people do. Well, that was Thursday night. I had a lot of work to do in my yard Friday and Saturday, moving a chicken coop and building a chicken coop out of giant, railroad ties, very heavy, but I'm just doing it myself and I can do it. It's fine. It's kind of fun. But by Saturday, both of my elbows hurt. I got like, what the heck, man? I'm getting tennis elbow going on here in both elbows. Well, now, if it's overuse, you don't really get generally symmetrical bilateral stuff. If both of your feet hurt, both of your feet are tingling, it's not usually, a disc go one side or the other. Both of my elbows are hurting. It's not because I overdid both of my muscles on my arms and caused myself tennis elbow in both elbows. What's more likely is I have just driven my metabolism into inflammation with a bunch of sugar, and that's the case. So that lasted, I was putting like CBD cream on it, rubbing it, trying to, because it hurt, man, it hurt. And that lasted, I don't know, till Tuesday or so, Tuesday, Wednesday. It takes a few days, and that was just from, one night of misbehavior. The next night I did have maybe, I don't know, this much cake the next night, a little bit of mashed potatoes. So 2 days of that kind of stuff, and that was the result. Now, most people eat like this every day. When they talk to me about, do you eat sugar? Everybody says, no, I don't eat sugar. Well, I know you don't. Nobody buys sugar cubes. Nobody does that. But we eat mashed potatoes. We eat French fries. We eat rice. We eat bagels, cake, cookies, crackers, all these processed carbs. By processed, I mean cooked, baked, ground up, pre-digested for you. Here's an example. People with diabetes, they shouldn't eat really baked potatoes. If you're taking metformin and things like that, baked potatoes are like immediate sugar, like drinking a Coca-Cola. And the reason is there's a bunch of sugar in a potato. But if you were just to eat a raw potato, start chewing on a raw potato, that's actually not going to harm you because the sugar is bound up in the fibers of the potato. You have to chew it, you have to swallow it, your stomach acid has to break it down, your enzymes have to break it down, then you can absorb the sugar from that potato, but it happens slowly over time. So your blood sugar is going up like this. If you cook that potato, bake it, make French fries, whatever, you break down all the cellulose bonds, the sugar is immediately available. You eat it, you swallow it, it gets into your stomach, and that sugar is released and absorbed across the stomach barrier, and your blood sugar goes like that. It just spikes immediately. When that happens, you get an insulin response, you get a cortisol response. Insulin is there to drive that blood sugar back down. It stores all that sugar. Where does it store it? It stores it as glycogen, stores it in your liver. If that's full, the cortisol is around to tell your body to make fat. So you're making fat out of a potato. You're not eating, you're having mashed potatoes and gravy and some kind of beef with some fat on it. You're not getting fat because of the beef. You're getting fat because of the mashed potatoes it's sitting on and the cortisol reaction that stores it as fat. So what I'm suggesting for this Thanksgiving, eat the mashed potatoes, but have a fork or two, right? Taste the mashed potatoes. Don't fill up on mashed potatoes. Taste them. Eat them. eat the pie, but eat a half a piece of pie. Eat the cake. Eat a half a piece of cake. Do it. It's a holiday. It's a celebration. You do it on a celebration. But you don't have these things in your house every day. You don't bring pie home. You don't bring crackers. You don't have cookies and things in your house. You don't make mashed potatoes in your house every day. You don't have even baked potatoes in your house every day. These are a real stress to your body, and it treats it as inflammation. And then you're thinking, gosh, what do I got to buy more curcumin? Do I got to eat more fish oil? Do I got to do those things? Well, that's okay, but I got a saying that fish oil does not trump Pop-Tart diet. You can't just eat a pile of Pop-Tarts and think you're going to get away with eating fish oil and fix it all. It doesn't work that way. So start working on it. It's a little bit at a time. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. I promise you. And then your taste buds will shift. We have apple cider in the office today. And I don't drink apple cider is pure sugar too. You can eat an apple, but again, the sugar's tied up in the cellulose in the apple. If you grind it up and squeeze all the juice out, there's all the sugar immediately. That's not so good for you. But it's the fall. When you're gonna eat apple juice but the fall, right? So try it, have some apple juice, but we have it here. And what I did, I heated it up and I just drank it, and about my eyes started watering. It's so sugary. So if you come here, you'll notice it doesn't taste like regular apple juice. That's because I put a bunch of water in it, because it is so sugary. I can't even drink it like that. It's thinned out a little bit. So it tastes like apple juice, but it isn't so dang thick. It's, to me, it tastes like pancake syrup, apple cider, I should say. It tastes almost like pancake syrup to drink that stuff. So I thin it out a bit. So that's what it is in here. It's not because we're too cheap. It's because we just don't want you going leaving here and having both of your elbows sore when you go home. So anyway, that's the tip for today. By the way, I will come to your work. I will come to your mom's club, your whatever, your Rotary club. Have a meeting of folks at your house. I'll come and share how to do this stuff at your house. Happy to do it. I've done it many, many times. So absolutely give us a call if you want us to do that. Our number is 651-777-3611. That's 651-777-3611. We're right in Oakdale. Happy to help you. Vibrant Life Center. I'm Dr. Barrett. Have a great, great holiday.